The one-day conference had in attendance members of the academia, senior researchers of the Institute of International Affairs, and stakeholders alike, and the thrust of the meeting, Nigeria's foreign policy under the Buhari administration.
Nigeria needs to, in pursuit of our foreign policy, we need to really get some dividends, particularly both in West Africa and Africa generally. We need to get some dividends for our investment in Africa's diplomacy.
Stability in West Africa would not have been achieved if Nigeria stayed away and watched the disintegration of the Gambia, with all the consequences in terms of humanitarian emergency, refugees.
It was an opportunity for Nigeria's finest minds in the academia to assess the success of the international policy thrust of the Buhari administration, prefer solutions, and arrive at conclusions that would help form a blueprint for the future foreign policy for the nation. However, there were diverse reactions to the matter, but stakeholders were unanimous in their submission that though progress had been made, it was critical for the nation to have a clear-cut direction for its foreign policy going forward.
Government should try to show more political will, more commitment in terms of consistencies with policies, and in terms of commitments, in terms of continuity, and more so our engagement with other countries. We should have, in terms of our engagement with them, we should have a policy of engagement.
If we were to treat the African Union like a United Nations, Nigeria will have a permanent seat. It means we will have veto power. In that kind of organization, our voice should not be muted. That should be our platform to shine.
A place like the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, just like you have the Chatham House in London, should be more or less like the anchor place for foreign policy. This is a place like the kind of thing we're having today, where foreign policy should be brewed, crafted, and then you hand it over to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to allow them to give it a bite and a teeth. But this is not what we're doing.
Well, in my view, Nigeria's foreign policy under Buhari has been very timid. The activist role for which Nigeria's foreign policy is often associated is not the case at the moment.
Analysts argue that Nigeria lacks a blueprint for its foreign policy direction. This one-day conference at the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs gives an opportunity to assess and actually scrutinize the foreign policy direction of this present administration and set the pace and agenda for the incoming dispensation in Nigeria's politics. Henry Williams reporting for Love World News Network.